connectivity solution or anything that I get from the Windows Store. And it's done with very good performance using a quad-core 2.4 gigahertz burst processor, only available in Surface 3 today. I want to show you real quickly what some of that performance could look like, both at a processor level as well as a network level. So let's take a look. This is the demo machine, the demo Surface 3 that I'm using, and you can see it projecting on that screen. When I swipe in and go to settings, you'll notice that I'm connected to the SoftBank network via LTE. That's important as we're going to look at the total performance of this device. I'm now going to go back to the start screen and open Constellation Map. This is an application that uses the GPS as well as all of the performance of the PC. As I pick this up, you can see that the performance is very smooth with the application. As I scroll around, as I zoom in or I zoom out, I'm able to see everything just as smoothly as I want. This could not have been possible with earlier generations of this processor, and it truly shows off the impressive performance for a device that is this mobile. If I go back, I can also do things like, I'll go select a video. Again, this is connected via LTE, and I want to show you the great performance that we can get with that connection. So I selected a video. It's streaming down from the cloud all over the SoftBank network at incredibly high speeds. I can tell you that coming from the United States, I am very jealous of your LTE network. Very jealous. You would never see me able to do this kind of a demo using just a cellular network connected product in the United States. With that, we can stop that. So we've talked about why this is a great tablet. We've talked about why this is a great laptop. But those are both, in many ways, using paradigms of how people have thought about previous products. One of the really important things that we include in that is not only the Windows software, but the Office software that comes with a Surface 3. Surface 3 will come with 1 year of Office Premium. This means that not only do I get the best version of Word, the best version of Excel, the best version of PowerPoint, the best version of OneNote, the best version of Outlook, and more, but I also get extra OneDrive storage, the ability to make Skype phone calls around the world, and I can install Office on 5 devices. My tablets, my PCs, my mobile phones, meaning that I have, by buying a Surface 3, I've gotten Office across all of my devices. Now, one of the important things that I mentioned is OneNote. And we have learned that the most likely way that someone has become a very incredibly strong fan for Surface Pro 3 is if they start to use the pen. I can type on many devices, I can touch on some devices, but the world's greatest writing experience on a mobile device is on a Surface Pro 3 and now on a Surface 3. Why does this matter? It matters because Surface 3 is the first device that I really needed and wanted to buy for my children. I have 3 kids, a 9-year-old, a 7-year-old, and a 5-year-old. They're all in school. Of course, the 9-year-old is doing a little more advanced things than the 5-year-old. But they are at the point where a lot of their schoolwork is done on a computer. And for my kids, I saw how often they were switching between a pad of paper for their cursive lessons, for instance, or for drawing, and a computer for things like recording them reading books, or even taking my oldest son takes a coding class on his computer. Surface 3 was the device that I needed to buy for them because studies have shown that people who take notes using a pen are better able to remember and comprehend what they were taking notes on. People who seek to learn by doodling or by mapping out their thoughts using pen and paper are better able to think through complex problems. And so if you think about a student, or any of us as professionals, you as writers probably know this better than anyone else. Today there are too many trade-offs between the convenience, multi-device capabilities, and filing abilities of a device versus the mental value that you get from using a pen and paper. Surface 3 brings those together. And it does so with the same great features that you expect on a Surface Pro 3. Like for instance, when I click the pen, it will automatically go into note-taking mode. So as quickly as I can bring out a pad of paper and a pen, I can start to take notes. If I double-click while having anything up on my screen, it will screen capture and I can select just the area that I need. So the most popular features of Surface Pro 3 with the Surface Pen are now available to everyone who buys the Surface 3. On top of that, with this release, for the first time, we are releasing colored pens. So people can match their pen to their cover. In this case, I have my red Surface 3 type cover, a beautiful red pen, and they go together fantastically. There are two more things that I feel like it's important to mention about Surface 3. We've talked so far about how it brings the best of the tablet while still being able to replace a laptop. It has full Windows and Office Premium, as well as the great writing and drawing experience that you get from the Surface Pen. But we have a couple more things that truly are unique to Surface. The first is that it is absolutely business ready. I can take a Surface 3 and I can use it for my personal things, or I can use it for work. If a business buys a Surface 3, they're able to get it with Windows 8.1 Pro. By having Windows Pro, this device can join the corporate domain. It can be used, it can be managed the same way any Windows device is managed, and it has all of the advanced security features that people expect. On top of that, with Windows 8.1 Pro, I can upgrade to Windows 10 Pro for free. And of course, over time, as Windows 10 releases, business customers will be able to get the Surface 3 with Windows 10 Pro. We're very proud of how this device was built to work for business. It's also important to point out that while we have a lot of these capabilities we've talked about, one of the most important things that we do with Surface is, as a team, as people who make Surface, we have a relentless focus on how can we create perfection. And so you can take this and you can look at things like over 700 parts that were created to bring together a Surface 3. You can see some of these exploded out up on this screen. This is not a device that is just put together. It is one that is meticulously crafted to get the best performance, the best design all together. For instance, if you look even deeper, this is a view of the hinge on a Surface 3. You can see things like custom hinge parts, springs. We even have custom screws that we created in order to ensure that we had the best performance at the smallest size, all brought together in a Surface 3. This goes beyond just how the insides of a Surface 3 come together, though. Take, for instance, the logo on the back. This is the first Surface that we're releasing that represents all of Microsoft. And you can see we have very, very thin sheets of stainless steel meticulously inlaid into the magnesium kickstand on a Surface 3. That's the level of attention to detail that we put into every Surface 3. And we do that because we know we have to create the most productive devices on the planet. And with this device in particular, the most productive devices for students, for highly mobile professionals, for families that want to be able to have one great device that works as a tablet and can replace a laptop and has the great pen experience that we discussed today. We're so proud to present Surface 3 to you today, to do it with our partners at SoftBank Mobile, and I can't wait for you to touch and try them shortly after this event. Arigatou gozaimasu.